from the start, since some newspapers are, 100 some years old. And I think that what was so cool is that we all had such ownership of the success, and we want this to do well. And we really want to put together a product that people want to subscribe for.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds kind of obvious, but it really is a cool thing to be a part of something like that. And I think I'll never forget kind of that adventure and that fun of working with this core group of people, and how fun they were to be able to tackle this new thing and trying to put together a product that people want to come read.
Yeah, well said. That's pretty cool. I mean, in fact, I was going to ask you, if there's something about The Athletic that readers or subscribers or potential subscribers should know, but it sounds like you just gave it to me.
Yeah, I think, and I was a subscriber for, I think, 9 or 10 months before I actually started working for the site.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that really we just, and I guess I say we, even though I'm a couple days removed from working for The Athletic, it just was really something that this is a product that people really care about. This is not just, we're not just maybe, we really do care about this product. And I think a lot of people in the industry do. I don't want to say that people don't, but people should know that this is a project that people care about. They really take ownership for, and they really just enjoy putting together.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's evident too. All right. So I got one more question for Nick here. It's been great talking to Nick Kelly. Just finished his internship with The Athletic Minnesota. Did a great job over the summer. Brought a lot of interesting color and depth to the Minnesota sports scene, for which we Minnesota sports fans are thankful and appreciative and grateful. So Nick informed me before we started recording tonight that he is somewhat of a fallen Minnesota sports fan. I hope you'll come back on the show at some point in the future, and we can get it, because we talk about sort of the psyche of the Minnesota sports fans a lot on this show, because that's basically what the show is for. So let's bring you back on at some point, and we can get into that more in depth. But so observing these teams both sort of professionally as a journalist for the summer, but also the ones that are playing right now, but also as a removed fan. So let me ask you this right off the cuff. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Your last question of the night, so you can go out in a blaze of glory here. Which of the four major teams, because the Lynx is always the closest in my opinion, but of the other four major teams, Twins, Vikings, Wild, Wolves, which do you think is closest to a championship?
Somehow I knew you were going to ask me this question. I think I have to say the Vikings.
Yeah.
This is really, that's maybe the easy answer, but we just saw it last night with Kirk Cousins. It was only one series, but for him, that was impressive. I watched a lot of preseason football, and it's not often you see a group click that well on the first drive. There's usually, even if it's a Tom Brady or a Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning. Peyton's not in the league anymore, but even if you have these Aaron Rodgers or any quarterback in offense that was just clicking the year before, usually there's some rust. You don't roll down the field like that. Yep. But they looked like they had been playing. It's cliche, but they were in midseason form. They really were. Yeah. And it was one series, so maybe don't deem them 19-0 just yet. But it was really just a reminder that this team is so close, and they're going to be tough to stop. And so if I have to pick one team, I'm picking the Vikings.
Yeah, I think that's a smart pick.
It's probably the easy pick, but
but that doesn't have to mean it's not a good pick,
I'd like to think so.
Yeah. Well, Nick, thanks so much for coming on. This has been a really fun discussion. Like I said, we'd love to have you back on anytime. So let's stay in touch and make sure we do that down the road. But congratulations on a fun, what was hopefully a fun summer, but a fun summer to read about for us athletic subscribers. And good luck in school this year. Okay.
Thanks so much, Nick. Yeah, I appreciate all the support, and always happy to chat sports with a fellow Nick.
All right. Sounds good. All right. There goes Nick Kelly. Look for, man, I don't know, the sky has got to be the limit on a career for him, but But it was certainly a blast reading him this summer. All right, thanks a lot, Nick. Have a great start to the school year, and to everybody else, thanks for listening to this and all the episodes of the Fan Show, which can be heard and found at talknorth.com. We'll be back with you again soon.